everybody, it's Larissa Wohl, pet rescue expert, and it's lots of happy Christmases, happy Pets Month, and I've got your tip number 4. Today we are talking all about fostering kittens and cats. Now, unfortunately, a lot of kittens and cats don't get adopted out of the shelter system, and most people think that even kittens that are so cute are definitely going to fly off the shelves and find their forever homes. But they don't. And what that means is that a lot of them have to get euthanized. And unfortunately, during kitten season, it's even worse. And we're still in kitten season, which is basically when the weather warms up and street cats all over the country start having litters. Shelters end up getting inundated and they don't have fosters around the clock that can help because unfortunately, these little teeny babies need care every couple of hours. So that's where you come in handy as a kitten foster. And if you've ever thought about it, now is the time to do it. So if you don't even know where to start, I'm going to show you right now. First of all, go on to petfinder.com, which is a website we've talked about before. You can type in your zip code and put in that you're interested in cats. Up will pop all different kittens and cats that are available in your area. Now click on any picture that may interest you. It doesn't really matter because basically what you want to do is scroll to the right and see the name of the organization. Then you can look on their website and see if they need fosters. Oftentimes they will have forms online that you can fill out if you're interested in fostering. When you get contacted, you can discuss further details about how their fostering programs work. But usually it is completely paid for, and all it requires is that you take the kittens into your home and help keep them safe and healthy until they are old enough to be spayed, neutered, and then adopted. So once you've figured out which animals you're going to foster and you actually pick them up and bring them home, there are some tips and tricks I have learned doing it time after time that I want to make sure you know about. First of all, the kittens or cats really don't need a lot of space. If they are young kittens, a bathroom is perfectly big enough for them. The other thing that I really like is having some slippers by the door at all times because litter can get everywhere and it is yucky when you stand all over it. You also want to make sure if they are in a bathroom that the toilet seat is always closed because you don't want any mishaps and it can happen. I also recommend picking a litter of your choice. I like the non-clay type because it doesn't get tracked around as easily in your house and there's less dust. Now having bags close by is great to easily scoop up the litter box and of course lots of toys. Many cats love teaser toys. I also love something called the Ripple Rug. They can have hours of fun on this Ripple Rug and they just love it. But don't go out and spend way too much too soon because oftentimes all they need are some strings to play with and they are happy campers. The last thing I want to remind everybody is why it is so important to foster, especially kittens, especially during kitten season. As I mentioned, it helps clear up space so more incoming cats and kittens can get into a shelter because if they're full of kittens, unfortunately, there's nowhere else for any of the other animals coming in every day to go. And the next reason is because these kittens, especially if they've been born on the street, probably will never get into a home unless they understand what home living is going to be like. So bringing them into a home environment and fostering them for a couple weeks allows them to get used to humans, get used to hands, get used to dogs if you have dogs that are safe enough to be around the kittens. If not, don't ever chance it. And it gets them used to different noises and things that they're going to encounter when they get adopted. So without fosters, without that experience, unfortunately, they may be too scared or timid, and that might put somebody off of ever adopting them. So please do your part to help animals in need by fostering some kittens today. And thank you again for watching tip number 4 on lotsofhappychristmases.com.